shade reflective, kind of vases have.
Hey guys, now welcome to The Natural Perspective. Today I'm going to be sharing just 10 tips with you on how to have successful hair stretching for short to medium length hair. Tip number 1, prep your hair at night. It doesn't matter if you're doing twists or flat twists or braids. You don't necessarily have to wear your hair like that the next day unless you really want to. But say for like something like this, for me to prep my hair at night, I would just like flat twist it, or if I'm lazy, just do the fake pineapple wrap up, because I'll be putting it in that position to wear my hair the way I want to. One, just prep your hair at night. It helps with the stretching process for the next day. Okay. Tip number 2, buy one of these bad boys. Like, I don't know what life would be like without my hair pick again, but I mainly use this for, I'm pretty sure you've seen many naturals do this. They like go at the root and then just pull at it. It gives you a bigger look and a fuller look, okay? So when you buy a pick, this is actually the third part, focus on your roots. Okay, going back to tip number 3, focus on your roots. I say that because our new growth and our roots are like the tightest things most of the time, especially if you have a tighter curl pattern like I do. I have for people who are into hair typing or just want a quick view of my hair type, I have a 4A curl. So what works for me is stretching my roots. I'm never going for a fully stretched look, but just like a fuller look. So all you have to do is your pick. You could do it for like your twist. So say if you wanted a funky little braid twist out, and you know the highest form of stretching, it gives you 3 things. You can either flat twist your hair, or twist 2-strand twist, or 3-strand twist, whatever your preference. You can band your hair, you can braid your hair, or you can do threading. For me, the best thing for stretching my roots out is just braiding them. If I braid them down, say if I braid them halfway and then twist the ends, take it down, I get a funky, cool stretch look for my style. So I always focus on your roots, because I know typically your ends are the thinnest things you have. Just because they're old, or if you're lucky enough to have full ends, you know, good for you. But I know a lot of people have thinner ends. So yeah, just focus on your roots. Okay, stretch around your face. I know this isn't like necessarily an important thing for stretching, but if you stretch around your face, I know a lot of things is like giving a fuller look, and what makes your hair looks more fuller if you have it around the perimeter of your face. So when you're doing your flat twisting or whatever, so don't flat twist all the way to the back. Flat twist around, or braid around, or twist around, hair twist. Like, say, like, you know how a guy like brushes his hair, how his waves, he wants his waves to go. You just do something to your hair. Do some twists this way, and do some twists that way, and do some twists that way, and do some twists going to the back. It's all in that notion. If you stretch around your face, it'll make everything look fuller, just because you'll have this part covered a little bit. Okay, be light. Another key to stretching your hair, having successful stretching, is being light on the heavy products. That means your shea butter, your mango butters, your olive oils, all that good stuff. Be very light. A lot of people don't think that those things goes a long way, basically. Like, I will use the dime amount of shea butter in my hair, and probably like, I don't know, half of a penny's worth of oil on my hair, and it'll be good to go. It's still shiny. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way, basically. So just be light. I know you've heard a lot of people, even with the kinkier hair textures, it can weigh your hair down. Plain and simple. And there's nothing wrong with the heavy products. I think they do a really wonderful job when it comes to hold. But you're going to want to be light on it. Number 6. So tip number 7. Lightly wet your hair. I mean, it's never good to completely work on dry hair. And even though water is one of the main reasons our hair shrinks, it is one of the key factors to shrinking our hair. Water is, you want to light spritz, because this is what's going to give you leeway to the tugging that you need to get done for your hair. So just lightly, but just like a just pull your hair and and then just stretch it out a little bit and just rub the water in. Don't ever just leave it on. Just like rub the water in really good, just so one, it's moisturizing, because water is the number one way to moisturize your hair. Okay, so just when you want to stretch your hair, say like you have an afro puff and you really just need to get at your roots, don't ever just go in and just go at it, you know. Just spray it a little bit so you can have a little easy way. Not only is it easier for your job to do your hair, it's also lighter on your hair, easier on your hair. Wherever your hair is thin at, be very, very light when it comes to stretching. So like I said previously, my ends are the thinnest because, I don't know, they're the oldest and they just have a lot of wear and tear. It's actually time for trim, but just be light around your hair is thin. When I say that, so say if I wanted to do a braid out or something like that, I will focus tightly on the roots, and like for my ends, I'll just leave it. I mean, like, not like leave it out, but just like do it lighter, like a lighter twist or a lighter braid. Not lighter, a looser braid. Or another great thing that works great for another thing that works great for making your ends or your thinnest part look fuller, you know, just getting a perm rod or, you know, one of those rolly thingies and just wrapping around and letting them sit for a little while. And the curls, even though it won't give you the fuller look, it will have them stretched enough where it balances off the weight of your hair. And then wait for everything to stretch and dry and do what it do, and and you know, just take it out and you're good to go. It makes everything look fuller. And another thing is, say if you want to wear a poof like this, you stretch out your ends, and then say if you stretch this part out too much, you can always spray a little water on it and pat it so it will confine down so your roots will still be stretched. Don't think stretched. Now when I say that, it looks better when your hair looks fuller than when it's stretched too much, and it can be stringy. And you guys know I'm talking about for the short to medium length hair. If you don't have a really thick, dense coil, you're gonna have to make your hair look fuller. So by that means, don't stretch too much. Only focus on one area you want to stretch. So like I said, I like my roots to be stretched. But everything else can be as shrunken as it wants to be. You know, just think full, because everything looks better when it's full more so than it's stretched. Another tip is stacking your hair. Now when I say stacking, you know when you get your hair braided and they'll have a row, and then the next row will go and the opposite of that. That probably looks stupid. Let me see. So say if this is one row, these are two twists, right? Flat twist number one, flat twist number two. Instead of starting the next row with the next twist on top of it like that, you start it like this. Okay, so say this is 3 twists. So this is row 1, and you twist those down. So the next row, you're gonna run a twist in between, or braid in between, a flat twist in between, whatever you want to do. Think stack, because the more you stack your hair, the fuller it looks all the way around. Fuller. Yeah. So stack your hair when you style it. Just every other row, make windows. That's what we call it. So if you're twisting your hair, don't start 2 more twists on top of it. Start your twist like this. Oh God. Start your twist like this. And this, when you take it down, it'll give you a full look. And another thing is, when you're stretching your hair, you stretch it all the time. Believe it or not, you're training it. You're training your hair to be stretched. You're training your curls to do the looser thing. It won't give you like a really loose one, but your hair will adapt, just like your body adapts. Anything, your hair adapts. So from time to time, give it a break. For future things, I'm going to be doing shrinkage styles. So I know a lot of people are scared of shrinkage, but I think shrinkage is a very beautiful thing, and it helps your hair look really full and thick. That's why I love shrinkage. But yeah, just give your hair a break from time to time. It needs it. And those are my 10 tips to successful stretching for short to medium length hair. Actually, it can be for all hair types. So let me know if you have any questions or comments, if you would like to see me demonstrate any of those things I was saying. If you want me to incorporate those tips into my future tutorials, let me know, and hopefully this helps somebody. Have a good day, guys. Bye.